What's up, people? Another day, another beautiful day to read a word from the good book because we shall not perish for lack of knowledge. Okay? So, anytime you get a minute to open a good book, it's imperative. The more we read it, the more we live it. And I am too doing this along with you guys because I wasn't a good reader. To be honest, I never read too much, but now this book gives me strength and it gives me a lot of power. It gives me clarity. It gives me everything I need to be close to God. So I dive into it every day. All right, we're on Daniel chapter 7. In the first year of Belshazzar, king of Babylon, Daniel had a dream and visions of the head while on his bed. Then he wrote them down. He wrote down the dreams, telling the main facts. Daniel spoke, saying, I saw in my vision by night, and behold, the four winds of heaven were stirring up the great sea, and four great beasts came up from the sea, each different from the other. The first was like a lion, and his eagle wings I watched till it were wings were plucked off, and it was lifted up from the earth and made to stand on 2 feet like a man, and the man's heart was given to it. So let's just stop in there. I want to review that. His wings were plucked off, and it was lifted up from the earth, and made to stand on 2 feet like a man, and a man's heart was given to it. Interesting, right? Let's keep going. And suddenly another beast, a second like a bear, it was raised up on one side, and had 3 ribs, and its mouth between its teeth. And they said thus to it, Arise, devour much flesh. After this I looked, and there was another like leopard, which had its back on 4 wings of a bird. The beast also had 4 heads, and dominion was given to it. After this I saw, and then I visions, and behold, a fourth beast, dreadful and terrible, exceedingly strong, and had a huge iron teeth, and was devouring, breaking in pieces, and trampling the residue with its feet. It was different from all the beasts that were before it, and it had 10 horns. I was considering the horns, and there was another horn, and a little one coming up among them, before whom 3 of the first horns were plucked out by the roots. And there in this horn were eyes, like the eyes of a man, and a mouth speaking pompous words. I watched till thrones were put in place, and Ancient of Days was seated. His garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head was like pure wool. His throne was fiery flame, its wheels a burning fire. A fiery stream issued and came forth from beyond before him. 1,000,000 ministered to him. 10,000 times 10,000 thousands stood before him. The court was seated, and the books were open. I watched then because of the sound of a pompous words, which the horn was speaking. I watched till the beast was slain, and the bodies were destroyed and given into the burning flame. As for the rest of the beasts, they had their dominion taken away, yet their lives were prolonged for a season and a time. I was watching in the night visions, and behold, one like Son of Man coming with the clouds of heaven. He came to an ancient of days, and they brought him near before him. Then to him was given dominion and glory, and a kingdom, that all peoples, nations, and languages should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion, which shall not pass away, and his kingdom the one which shall not be destroyed. I, Daniel, was grieved in my spirit when my body and the visions of my mind had troubled me. I came near to one of those who stood by and asked him the truth of all of this. So he told me and made known to me the interpretation of these things. Listen to this. Those who ate beasts, which are four kings, which arise out of the earth, but the saints of the Most High shall receive the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even ever, forever and ever. Then I wish to know the truth about the fourth beast, which was different from all the others, exceedingly dreadful, with its teeth of iron, and its nails of bronze, which devoured, broke in pieces, and trampled the residue with its feet, and 10 horns that were on its head, and the other horns which came up before, which three fell, namely that horn which had eyes, and a mouth which spoke pompous words, whose appearance was greater than his fellows. I was watching, and the same horn was making war against the saints and prevailing against them. Until Ancient of Days came, a judgment was made in favor of the saints and the Most High, and the time came for the saints to possess the kingdom. Thus said, the fourth beast shall be a fourth kingdom on the earth, which shall be different from the other kingdoms, and shall devour the whole earth. Yo, I get excited when I read that. Trample it and break it in pieces. Then 10 horns and 10 kings who shall arise from the kingdom, and another shall rise after them. He shall be different from the first ones, and shall subdue 3 kings. He shall speak pompous words against the Most High, shall persecute the saints of the Most High, and shall intend to change times and laws. Then the saints shall be given into his land for a time and time and a time, half the time. But the court shall be seated, and they shall take away his dominion to consume and destroy it forever. Then the kingdom and the dominion and the greatness of the kingdoms under the whole heaven shall be given to the shall be given to the people, the saints of the Most High. His kingdom is everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve all dominions shall serve him and obey him. This is the end of the account. As for me, Daniel, my thoughts greatly troubled me, and my countenance changed, but I kept the matter in my heart. Whew, that was intense. I just love reading the book. I do, man. I mean, the stories in here are so relatable. We we add them to our world today. I mean, like it says, it's nothing different. There's nothing new under the sun. So as you read your Bible, you'll notice subtle things like wow, I can relate to this. I can relate to that. I can relate to this. All throughout the Bible, there's accounts that you can reflect on and put yourself in that situation or been in that situation. And that's where we learn from. The great book has it's just a tool to live by. It's more than just my God, it's more than just like people perceive it as a religion. It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. It's a map, a roadmap to a righteous living. That's the way I see it. And you're rewarded by it. You're rewarded by standing the test of time and just not giving up and giving in to the enemy. It's like because it's so easy to do that, but to walk the straight path is something of integrity. You know what I mean? It's something to be. I shouldn't cheat me because it's not easy. Believe me. So shout out to everyone who's making a move to improve their lives. Because I wasn't here always. I was out in the world for a long time until I took a leap of faith and I said I tried everything else. Why not give God a try? What I'm trying to say is that if you're tired of being tired, just try God. Until next time, guys. We're gonna start with we'll finish up Daniel on the next run. Take care. God bless.